everyone, welcome back to Eastwick Cottage Garden. Tracy here. So hope you're doing well. We are in the front garden space here at the cottage, and we are going to be moving some of the smaller plants in this area over here to make room for the newer plants that we got, the larger plants that we're going to put in the space. I'm kind of having trouble visualizing where they're going to go because these plants are in the way, so I'm going to put these in pots. I'm not ready to put them in the ground yet because I need to lay some more cardboard down and put some more compost down, but we will be doing that in the next I guess in the next week or so, because it's going to rain for the next 3 days and I want the cardboard to get drenched so it's easier to break down. So we're also going to be moving, I'm going to turn you around. Okay, we're also going to be digging these up today. These are the tiger lilies that have gotten quite large because they're going to be going in the front bed space too. So I'm going to pot these up until I'm ready to actually put them in the ground. Because I want to lay out some of the plants first. I want to get a better idea of where I think they might actually end up. So anyway, I'm going to just set the camera up. It's kind of noisy out today. It's around 6-ish or so. So people are still doing their rush hour activities, and they, the traffic is kind of loud. But I did want to point out a couple of things here that I've noticed in the past couple of days. So our geum, see this? Is putting up its flower spikes. So exciting. When I got it last year, it was the end of the season, so I never actually saw it bloom. The foliage looked amazing, so I put them in the ground, and I can see that we are going to get a ton of flowers. So each of them has put on their flower spikes. Also, the phlox, my mounds of phlox, have put on their flowers, and some of them have actually started to bloom. I'll show you. These phlox have actually started blooming, so it's very exciting. And the peony, 2 of them are taking off like wildfire. I found the 3rd one, so I'm going to be putting a marker on that. And the back and black sedum are coming up really well. Phlox is doing well. There are a ton of weeds in here that I need to take care of, but they're hard to see. Like, I got a dandelion growing. That needs to come out. But everything seems to be doing really, really well. And here, I don't know if you can see, down there is the 3rd peony, so I'm going to be marking that up. So these are the plants that we're going to be digging up today. We have some candy tuft here, and we have the blue fescue, Elijah blue fescue, my dianthus. There's a couple of sedums in here. This is autumn joy sedum, autumn coral sedum. 2 of them here, so they're coming up, and the coreopsis is coming up as well. So these are the plants. Look at the dianthus is starting to bloom already. Lovely. So these are the plants that are coming up, and we're going to be moving them into pots temporarily so that I can decide where I want to put the larger shrubs. we have little holes and ginormous holes, and here are the plants. And there's some loaded up in the cart already. And I'm going to take to the back and give them a good drink. It's also going to rain a lot, so they will get some water from that. So these are the plants that are going to go in this front area of the expanded garden bed. Some might be going in the middle. They're kind of tall. I did not yet dig up these, so I don't know, because these are going to need to go in before these front ones go in. So I might be able to just transfer like for like and bring this over and start filling in some holes. So we'll see what we get done. Okay, so change of plan. The holes are already dug, so I might as well put stuff in them, right? Right? So this is what we're going to plant. We're going to put in the gardenia because the holes are already here. They're already here. So I did do a little searching on the irises that I bought. These are called Contrast and Styles. These irises here, they get to be about 28 to 34 inches tall, which is less than 3 feet. These get 5 feet tall. So what I'm working for is a kind of like a backwards and inverted, I don't know, triangle, kind of, well, a triangle, I guess, because the euonymus will get to be about 8 feet tall. So, and these will be about 4 feet tall. So they're almost at their max capacity. I guess they're about 3 feet tall. So it'll graduate out in height. I'm thinking also possibly this is going to be very narrow. Maybe getting 2 more euonymus and putting them where the irises are so that I'll have more of a solid background in the back here of height, and then the other items can graduate down. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about doing. But I can't move the irises until like July or August. So they're just going to have to stay here for now. I'll see if they bloom. Hopefully they will. These are also new, so they didn't bloom last year. They were brand new, but they're flourishing very well. So I expect that they are going to start blooming. But I'm going to just go ahead and put these in the ground. The holes are there. And this is the tallest things that I have. This is pretty much where I wanted them to go. So at least this part will be done. All right, so I had to put Riley in. He was getting antsy, so you might hear him barking along with the people riding their ATVs. All right, so we got the plants all dug out. All here in the cart. Some over here, some down here. And in a fit of impulsivity, decided to go ahead and plant the frost-proof gardenias. So this area gets full-on morning sun, and it is shaded in the afternoon. This side has a little bit more sun than this side, but I think that they will do well in this area and be protected from the wind kind of a little bit by the house. So, and they'll get some reflectiveness once I get the house truly painted. From the white, they'll get some reflective heat from that as well. So this is what we got done. I'm going to get these plants to the backyard, give them some water, and we're going to call it a day. So I didn't get to fertilize. Maybe I'll throw some fertilizer around the roses when I get to the back after I put the plants down, because they really, really need it. They are flushing out quite a bit. So anyway, so this is what we got done, and I will meet you back here in a minute. Okay, so we got a lot done today. It is quickly getting dark. The deck lights have come on. So I'm actually pretty pleased with actually getting some plants in the ground. And I'm going to finish cleaning up, put these pots away, put the cart away, and I'm going to head in and call it a night. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you again for all of your watches and comments and likes and shares and subscriptions. It's really a pleasure, and I enjoy sharing my garden space with you and hearing what you guys have to offer and hearing what you guys like, and having some shared experiences. Thanks for everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.